Hello everybody, oh hi. Welcome back to my channel. Sorry if the audio is a bit weird, but I'm in my bathroom. I'm talking away from the camera because I'm shooting like in the mirror. Because here I am. But I saw a video recently called 1 hour in the bathroom, and it was this girl like from when she woke up to getting herself ready, including her makeup and her hair, everything like that. So this kind of like reminded me of how I feel in the morning, where I kind of look like crap. And then the few little tips and tricks that I have to kind of make myself look a lot more awake, make my skin look a lot nicer, generally just make me look a lot more presentable, including my hair. So I thought I'd share with you the few little things I do that I feel make a massive difference when I'm getting ready to my appearance. So the first thing I do is try and make my face look a lot more presentable, give my skin a bit of a pick-me-up. And this is not about the product we use, but how we're gonna wash the face. So when my skin is looking pretty dull, pretty tired, a little bit saggy, especially all around the eye area, this is what I do. So start with the water. We want like a lukewarm. We don't want to wash our face with really, really hot water. Then when we've got the right temperature, I'm just going to splash my face. Go in with the product as usual. I'm just using a green tea face wash because green tea is good for the skin. It brightens it up, makes it look a lot more alive. But here's what we're going to do. With our fingers, the ones next to our thumbs, I forgot what ones they're called, we're going to just push very gently on the skin, like this. Inside to out, up on the forehead, round. And what we're doing here is we're getting rid of water retention that's left in the face, that's making us look like a little bit puffy, a little bit tired, and we're just moving that right out of our face. And then we're going to rinse that off with warm water, like we usually do a face wash. So that only really takes a minute. Then what we're going to do is get a little cloth like this. This is just a disposable pure cotton cloth. And we're going to put freezing cold water in that. So the coldest that your water can get. You can do this with like a flannel or like a washcloth. And then we're just going to start laying that on our skin. And what this does is it minimizes the pores, so it makes our pores look a lot smaller. It doesn't close them because you can't close pores basically. And it also helps with any redness and puffiness in the face as well. Just minimizes that completely. And it's also really refreshing on the eye area as well. And then you can throw that cloth away, and then we're just gonna splash our face with that cold water. Then all we're going to do next is take our toner. Of course, we all know what toners are for nowadays, but what we're using our toner as today is to replump our skin and make it look a lot more awake and a lot more alive, make our skin look light and dewy. So instead of just wiping a toner across my face, I've showed this to you guys before, I'm going to take the toner, I'm going to spray that in my palms, and then I'm going to rub that on my skin. Once, twice, and you're going to do like this patting motion, and this is going to just kind of really help plump out your skin and make it look a lot more awake. And we're going to do this 7 times, okay? You don't have to do this every day. This is just when you're looking particularly tired and particularly Okay, so that is done 7 times. That's going to give your skin a nice springy look to it, make it nice and plump, and get rid of any puffiness as well. That's going to help you look so much better. Now we're going to move on to the moisturiser. A lot of you guys have been asking recently, so I've been trying them out, but this is actually a BB tinted moisturiser to help with blemishes, whether it's scarring left over from spots, or you've got acne and spots and you want to cover the redness. It's really, really good at just covering the few trouble areas that you have. This isn't something I use every day, but it's just when I'm looking particularly bad, this is what I'll use. Only recently though, I've been trying out a few BB creams. So yeah, we're just gonna dot that in a few areas where I'm struggling, so all over my face today. Getting attention around here. And then we're just gonna rub this in like a normal moisturiser. Now what I like about this is it's really light. It's not obvious that you've got a tinted moisturiser on, so it doesn't look like you're wearing makeup, which isn't a problem. It's just I don't want a heavy coverage. I still want my skin to look quite natural, whether that's if you see pores and stuff. I still want it to look quite natural. So yeah, it goes really easy. We're not having to use like any makeup brushes or like what are they called? What is that thing called? The little sponges? beauty blenders, anything like that. Okay, good, so that's the moisturiser done. The next thing you can do that's gonna make a massive difference is sort out your eyebrows. Now, eyebrows are, you know, the frames to your eyes. They frame your face very well. So kind of like having a bit more shape to your eyebrows is gonna make your face look a lot more presentable, let's say. So one thing I like to use is this product called Brow Coat, which I'm kind of surprised I've never mentioned before because I've actually been using their product for a while now. I've got very unruly, thick eyebrows. So I like to add a bit of shape to my eyebrows, kind of keep them in place. Otherwise they just kind of go really thin throughout the day and they look a bit weird. So it's kind of like a little wand on the end of it. And what we're going to do is, in a back motion, put that product through the eyebrows. And then we're just going to go up and shape them a bit. This is like a really subtle change that actually does make a lot of difference, I find. Like when I've sorted out my eyebrows, people always like, you look nice today, and it's literally just because I've changed my eyebrow a little bit. Like, it's not a big deal. So yeah, this just adds a bit of shape to them, makes them look a lot thicker and shaped, then also helps kind of frame my face a lot more as well. Whilst I'm doing all this, you may not be seeing a difference, but I'll show you a before and after picture, and you'll see how all these little subtle changes kind of make one big change, and really does help kind of make you look a lot more presentable for the day. Next up is just brushing the beard a little bit, making that look a little bit tidier. I've got this little moustache comb. Moustache. Just gonna comb that facial hair into place. Lovely, face is done. What we're going to do now is move on to my hair. It's a mess. I haven't shampooed my hair today at all. So what we're going to do is use a dry shampoo. I don't like this brand of dry shampoo that I'm using, but it's the only one I have because I keep forgetting to pick up a new one. So yeah, what I like to do first of all is a really simple hairstyle. It's just to push all your hair back, like so. Lift it up in certain places, spray that dry shampoo in, concentrating on the roots. Even if your hair isn't greasy, if you haven't washed your hair, you're going to find that this is going to help a lot with just styling in general. It's going to like smudge that all through. And then I'm going to take a paste or a clay. These seem to work better in non-shampooed hair for some reason because they're not greasy, so you're not just kind of like piling on the grease, and just take that through. I think everyone is aware of dry shampoo nowadays, but if you haven't used it before, you really need to get yourself some. It makes such a huge difference. Then that is it. So yeah, with those few stages and 10 minutes in the bathroom, you can really make yourself look a lot more presentable and feel a lot better about yourself as well. This isn't about, you know, making yourself look good to be good. It's about feeling confident, going out and getting on with your day without feeling like you look like crap, basically. But let me know if you have any little tips and tricks that you use in the morning to kind of make yourself feel and look a lot better. Yeah, that's it for now, guys. I will see you next time.